I'm delighted to welcome you to the University of Portsmouth graduation ceremony. This is the occasion when our students celebrate the results of all their hard work while they have been studying in Portsmouth, and I would like to congratulate you on the successes that you have achieved. I would also like to welcome families, friends and supporters of our students, because I know that you have made many sacrifices to enable our students to be successful, and I'm very pleased that you've been able to come today to share in their success.
Hello, my name's Sheila Hancock. I'm Chancellor of the University. Some of you I will have met, but because it's such a big university, unfortunately, I won't know all of you. But I do congratulate every single one of you on what you've achieved. You've worked damned hard and you deserve to have a really good time once this is all over. I hope you enjoyed the graduation ceremony. I hope your family did and your friends, because they are a vital part of your success, and I congratulate them as well. The future is unknown to most of you at the moment, but it's going to be good because you have a good education behind you, and I hope also you've made many friends that will remain with you for the rest of your life. I hope you also will have discovered new interests from the various clubs and the union and things. I hope the university will have given you something that will make your lives fulfilled and make you able to deal with the difficulties, because it's not all going to be wonderful. A lot of it's going to be fantastic, but some of it will be hard. But you've had the resilience to get through the hard work at this university, and I'm sure that will equip you for the rest of your lives. Very good luck.
very, very warm welcome to you all. I now declare this congregation of the University of Portsmouth for the year 2012 to be open. Please be seated.
Chancellor, guests and graduands, good afternoon, and also from me, welcome to this degree ceremony. My name is David Arrell, Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University. For those of you not familiar with university jargon, it's the Vice Chancellor, Deputy and Pro-Vice Chancellors that make up what might normally be called the Chief Executive Team. Working with our colleagues, it's our job to make sure that the university grows and flourishes. And I'm pleased to say that this university has for many years been successful in doing just that. And so you are currently graduating from this institution at a time of substantial success, your own individual success as graduands and ours as a university. I'm sure that today's graduands recognise that this is a great moment also for the family and friends and supporters, because without their help, it's conceivable that some of you might not actually be graduating today, because we all know that through a student's career, there are sticky moments where it's the friends and family that make that crucial difference. That late night phone call, particularly for our students who come from far afield, particularly beyond the shores of the UK. Or perhaps it's a request for something like money, and therefore that friendly word and that timely check can make all the difference. Now, Pro-Vice Chancellors are sometimes accused of having delusions of grandeur. They believe that if they ask an individual or a group of individuals to do something, then automatically that thing will happen. So I'm going to test that belief just for a moment, because at my signal I want all our graduands on my left here in the auditorium to stand up and to cast aside that British tradition of being calm, quiet and reserved. I want you to take this opportunity to thank your family and friends and supporters in the loudest and most enthusiastic way that you can, and I want you to do that now, so please stand up. And now here's the tricky bit. Please sit down as well. Yeah. So far, I have been referring to the audience in front of me, the graduands, their family and supporters. There are two very other important groups of people that have contributed to your success. One group is sitting behind me at the moment, and that is the academic staff who have supported your learning over the last few years. But also, and equally importantly, are those staff who are not present here, the support staff who work behind the scenes, ensuring that the administration, the coursework, the computing facilities, and everything else in the university is operating to maximise the benefits that you have gained over the last few years. So from me to those staff, a big thank you. Now, it seems regrettable that we have to acknowledge that over the years, some parts of the world have become much more difficult and intolerant. For example, following the events several years ago now of September the 11th in the United States, then the bombings in London, and currently in the Middle East and Afghanistan. Moreover, the continued drive for global competitiveness can also contribute to a different form of potential selfish single-mindedness. as we are now seeing, for example, in the financial sector in the UK. I hope, however, that you have found that over the last few years that studying for a degree is much more than just assimilating academic and technical content. It also involves acquiring skills of tolerance and persuasion and peaceful debate. We have students here, and you'll see shortly, from over 100 countries, and I'm sure that you will be graduating with a thorough understanding of a variety of different customs, religions, and values, so that when you leave Portsmouth to embark on your future careers, wherever they may be, you will be an ambassador of this university promoting international understanding, and I hope drawing on the network of friends that you can keep in touch with through our Alumnus Association. I'm sure that at some point, either as your career develops or even in your current career, you will be in a position that involves taking decisions that could impact on a large number of individuals, many of whom you will not know or may not even know of their existence. I hope that the values that you have acquired as part of your studies will make you reflect on that decision-making to ensure that it is fair and ethical and treats the individuals who will be the recipients of your decision with tolerance and understanding. So when you leave the university, you will of course be applying not only your academic skills, but also your acquired business acumen and social responsibilities, contributing to your own national economy, productivity, but also social inclusion. But it will not be all about the how. It will also be about the why and the whether. It will not always be about doing things right, but about doing the right thing. Please enjoy this afternoon. Thank you. Chancellor, by the authority of the university, I confirm that all those who are duly qualified are hereby admitted. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong bit here. I shall start again. I certify that all those presented at this ceremony have successfully completed their studies and have satisfied all the conditions and requirements of the university.
By the authority of the university, I confirm that all those who are duly qualified are hereby admitted to the awards for which they are presented.
Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts in Communication and English Studies. Didiola Badamosi. Candy Fong-Hei Chan. Chung Ka-man. Wing Chung. Jamie Ann Chi. Ho Chuk Yan. Kawai Queenie Ho. Huang Shilong. Kwok C.K. Sally. Leung Pak Hin. And with first class honours, Robert Lee. Lee Yan Ran. Grey Wing Lam, Ma Xiaohua, Gabor Muller, Ng Pei Chi, Ng Sao Lan, Emmanuel Omoetti, and with first-class honours, Tong Pui Yu. Che Chuk Kit, Wai Hoi Ki, Wang Chen Hong, Sylvia Yang, Amanda Yao, Bachelor of Arts in International Business Communication, Abdul Rahman Abba Hussein. Nora Al-Hilali. Amira Mohsin. Sai Shou-yi. Chen Qi-jing. Chen Yi-hao. Fu Xin. Hong Liu-yi. Jen Hao-yang. Lam Chung. Li Qin-yue. Liu Fei. Lu Da-yuan. Lo Chen. Lu Yu-hang. Mo Hao-shi. Ran Chen-ying. Sun Yang. Wang Xin-xin. Xue Xiaobei. Yuan Ye. Zhao Xin. Zheng Qihang. Zhou Jieling. Jude Wei. Jude Wei. This one first, yeah. Yeah. Wong Li Yen. Feng Ji Chao. Bachelor of Arts in International Trade and Business Communication, Tsai Xiao Yu. Okay. Cao Wen. Chang Fei. Chen Haoran. Chen Li Yen. Chen Sheng Ye. Chen Kwok Kwa. Chu Chen Xue. Cui Hao Di. Dai Wei Jian. Dong Xue. Fan Wen Guang. Fang Yue. Abdullah Farhat. Feng Jun Tao. Han Xu. He Liu. He Ziqiao. Ho Chongling. Hong Hairu. Hong Jingyi. Ho Meng Meng. Hu Weiqi. Huang Xiaoxi. Huang Zesheng. Zhang Fujun. Alexandra Kaczynska. Ko Meng Yu. Lan Xi. Li Wingho. Jiexing Li. Lili. Li Roshi. Li Ting. Li Xuetong. Li Zheng. Li Zhiyi. Li Ziqi. Liao Jipeng. An Lin. Liu Bei. Liu Chenjiang. Lu Haoran. Luo Jian. Luo Jianning. Lu Gang. Ma Chaosheng. Adibola Makanjwala. Meng Chang. Bruce Materi. Pansy, Panjan Lan, Vlada Plasenko, Peng Feng, Shan Wen, Shang Yinping, Sun Shuyan, Ayano Takamine, Tang Hui, Tian Changfeng, Tong Guangsa. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. It's all right. Yeah. Tong Guangcai.
Thank you.
Wang Jing. Wang Mengqi. Wang Shi. Wang Weibo. Wang Xiaoteng. Wang Yuan. Alex Wong. Wei Dongsheng. Wen Qianyao. Wen Yiheng. Wu Jingping. Xie Zehong. Xu Deng. Yan Yuan. Ke Yang. Yang Hanbing. Yang Lingyan. Yang Mei. Yang Si. Yang Wen Kun. Yo Ying Hui. Yu Ziwei. Zheng Wei. Zhang Wen. Zhao Hanbing. Zhao Ruilong. Zhao Yansong. Julie Hung. Zhu Yanxing. Bachelor of Arts in International Trade, Logistics and Business Communication, Vincent Lee. Young Kam Chung. Bachelor of Arts in Logistics and Business Communication, Tian Rei Xin.
Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts in American Studies, with first-class honours, Kirith Aluwalia. James Khan. Chad Edwards. Anne Elphick. Zoe Greenhalf. With first-class honours, Martin Heitmann. Christopher Jacobs. With first-class honours, Susan McClory. Paul Mears. Matthew Moore. Immaculate Mukawumbaya. Alyssa Palmer Still. Amy Reed. Thomas Speller. Pete Styler. James Tennant. Sulema Williams. Bachelor of Arts in American Studies and History, Emily Bolton. Kimberly Brown. Thomas Cassidy. Luke Grant. Glenn Gresham. Jessica Johnston. Mia Jordan. Alexander Obertelli. Kerry Robbins. Bachelor of Arts in Applied Languages, Louise Arsienne. Anna Cribley. Matthew Davis. Christopher Durazzo Campbell. Naomi Greensmith. Charlie Harrison. With first-class honours, Melissa Holmes. Kate Humby. Amir Kamal. Megan Maguire. William Masters. Oksana Matthews. Christian Morale. Gemma Owen. Martin Painter. With first class honours, Samantha Pratt. With first class honours, Danielle Rex. Christine Sadig. Amelie Steer. Emily Tröger. Rosie Walton. Rachel Williams. Bachelor of Arts in Area Studies, Joe Carter. Hannah Saville. Elodie Vingadasa. Bachelor of Arts in Combined Modern Languages, Olivia Amat. Stefano Blanca. Lorna Cannon. Adriana Cardozo. With first class honours, Victoria Rose Kibbe. Anthony Orr. Claire Pillar. Megan Race. Natalie Simons. Kelsey Suggett. Simon Varney. Thomas Violet. Bachelor of Arts in English and American Studies, Catherine Ashmore. Daniel Gardner. Kaylee Mays. With first class honours, Harriet Patterson. Katie Raymond. Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Asma Farhen Al-Bossi. With first class honours, Alexander Alsop. With first class honours, Alexandra Bereshkina. Marisa Cristo Dolido. Hannah Kluwer. Abigail Dillon. Annalisa Abry. Vicky Green. Angelica Gruzecka. Josh Guinane. Edward King. Sian Laver. Jack Lullum. Egija Mir Khan. Alexander Newcomb. Georgia Nixon. Sarah Ormston. Bhavik Panchal. Nicholas Payne. Peter Rawlings. Luke Ronayne. Andrew Sorrenti. Emma Taylor. With first-class honours, Kyle Trenuth Wood. Verity Walshaw. Joshua Weatherburn. Sean Whitehead. Bachelor of Arts in European Studies, Rhys Battle. Faye Collins. Ria Danby. Hugo Luck. Bachelor of Arts in European Studies and International Relations, James Addy. Michael Adesina. Matthew Ashman. Matthew Bowles. Anna Burrows. Laura Clower. Rujila Linkute. Tanya McMullin. Carlo Ramadoro. Emma Relf. Bachelor of Arts in French Studies, Lorna Baker. With first-class honours, Chloe Barton. Matthew Davis. Bridie Golding. Tara Gunputrav. Sophie Curley. Matthew North. Bachelor of Arts in German Studies, Emily Coston. Nicholas Kuzak. Kerry Shepherd. Bachelor of Arts in International Development Studies, Thomas Alexander. Rachel Bown. Sarah Case. Tanya Radzwa Chizenga. Ben Edwards. Catherine Fraser. Naomi Hogg. Bobby Nessa. Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Languages, Tola Akindipe. Carolina Corris. Katarzyna Lalak. Fiona McKellican. Jade Mitchell. Bachelor of Arts in International Relations with Languages, Ivan Todorov. Marcia van der Krabben. Bachelor of Arts in International Trade with Languages, Mario dos Reis. Billy Lee Knight. With first class honours, Enzo Rossi. Karolina Wisniewska. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and American Studies, James Ager. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and Creative Writing, Tammy Lansley. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and European Studies, Jennifer Auga. Nicola Jones. Arion Colensis. Finola Kilgallen. Liam Stray. Rebecca Weicht. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and Film Studies, Louisa Barrett. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and International Trade, with first-class honours, Natalia Vankova. Bachelor of Arts in Law with Languages, Giannina Macari. Bachelor of Arts in Spanish and Latin American Studies, Elizabeth Campbell. Charmaine de Souza. Fabio de Jesus. Lisa Maria de Jesus. Bruna Faria. Angelina Ferreira. Aaron Reed. Natasha Robinson. Bachelor of Arts in Spanish Studies, Sally Bastian. Katie Davis. Kelly Sibley. Master of Arts in Applied Linguistics and Teaching English as a Foreign Language, Chang Jing. Phil Martin. Julian Raleigh. And with distinction, Rupert Walsh. Master of Arts in Applied Linguistics and TESOL, Tammy Aiole. Fahim Javed. Master of Arts in Communication and Language Skills, Afnan Al-Fadel. Sheila Kigara. Louise Nash. Siri Jim. Mel Polines. Martina Repich Wright. And with distinction, Markus Wirtz. Zhu Jing. Master of Arts in Technical Communication, Mark Dennett. Master of Arts in Translation Studies, Valeria Altayrak. With distinction, Tanya Baxter. Hannah Chase. Karen Evans. Marlena Flynn. Lindsay Gauci. Sarah Hosker. Sarah Katz. Catherine Osgood. Claire Shizeni. Anna Vodska. Doctor of Philosophy, for a programme of research in translation in Lydia Davis's work, Jonathan Evans.
Well, you did it! Isn't it the best feeling in the world? A job well done. Fantastic. And may I say, congratulations also. I noticed there were a lot of mature students, and I just want to congratulate you all over here who've supported them, because it's really difficult, I know, when somebody is trying to do a degree while holding down a job and supporting a family and all that. So there's your reward. Well done. Everybody is so proud, including everybody up here on the platform. I have to say, one of the most difficult things you're ever going to have to do in your lives is that walk across this stage. It really is the most terrifying thing. I've now been doing it for 5 years, and each student I see come across, I love the fact that the fellas are wearing ties probably for the first time in their lives. You can feel it's joking with you. And the hats, supporting the hats like this, they all have different ways. And what about the girls' shoes? I mean, really, they are fantastic. But sometimes I see somebody set off, and just as they set off, they think, this is a mistake. I am not going to be able to totter all the way across. But you do. You did it. You did it. And there's the giggly ones. I love the giggly ones who come across and go, when they get to oh, cheers. They go, cheers. How do you do? How are you? It's wonderful. And the ones that do it in a terrible hurry. Here you've been sitting for hours to watch your one person go across. And they streak across. And in the middle they go, oh, who's this? Trying to stop me. No, get out of my way. And some of them enter as though they're going to the guillotine. You know, sort of like this. But I especially like, particularly the men, who come on, this isn't going to throw me. This is just a walk in the park. I don't care. Hello, everybody. The fear in their eyes. I see it, I see it. But however you handle it, I'm going to tell you here and now, you look beautiful. How much more beautiful do you look at all those people we worship, apparently, on the red carpet, those idiots that have achieved nothing. The why you look so beautiful is because you have achieved something. And not only that, you're going to contribute something in the future to society as a whole. And I feel bad about this, but at the moment, worldwide, because it is a worldwide problem, governments have let you down. They really have. The banks, the MPs, the papers, the police, everybody. There seems to be undermining corruption and dishonesty everywhere, and that is a worldwide problem, more or less. I think we are in the middle of a financial, but also a moral crisis, and I feel really good about that, because actually, I think it will lead to change. I think people worldwide are angry enough, and the wonderful thing about the net is that we connect worldwide. They are angry enough that they're going to stand up against it, and it works. I'm old enough, I lived through the war, and for example, I used to come to Portsmouth on tour as a young actress, and it was a dump. It was an awful place, it really was. It was full of bomb damage, it was full of drunken sailors. Now it's full of drunken students, but it was absolutely appalling. It was the most depressing place on God's earth. And look at it now. It's completely, in my lifetime, it has transformed into what I think, and I tour the country a great deal, is one of the most beautiful and thriving and exciting cities in the country. Yep. And the other amazing thing that came out of those bad times is the welfare state. Out of the war, we came out and we wanted everybody to have an equal chance, genuinely. I'm old enough to remember this. There was such a drive, exhausted, bankrupt, though we were, changes were going to be made. And miraculously, in a very short time, they were. And things were changed and we cared for one another. And honestly, it was a period of amazing idealism. And I think that's what we've got to find now. If any of you belong to 12-step organisations, you know that change never happens until people hit rock bottom. And I think we're on the way to hitting rock bottom. And out of that, I'm sure change will happen. But we've got to stop the cynicism. We have to stop that. I have a granddaughter, and one of her favourite words is, whatever. You know, I say, are you going to do something? How do you do at school? Oh, whatever. You know, shopping, and you know. And I constantly get at her, whatever isn't good enough. Getting away with it isn't good enough yet. And when we talk about the government, apparently there was a survey recently in the Guardian which said that I think it was 75%, something like that, people blamed the government for the current situation. 42% of them voted. Now, I'm sorry, you can't complain about the government if you don't vote. I beg you all to use your vote. I mean, I'm sounding like an electioneering program now. I don't care what you vote, just do it, because democracy depends on that. You've also... We're in very great danger of being a blame culture, aren't we? And I think we've got to put that aside and make up our minds to change things. And what I try to do with my granddaughter and what I preach to people, and especially to you, is let us make it trendy to have skill, integrity, empathy, really important empathy. Let's make those the trendy thing to be. A lot of people at my age begin to say, old people, you know, young people are not like they were in my day, they were going down the drain, all that. I don't believe that at all. I think young people are fabulous. I really do. I mean, in my 5 years at the university, I've seen people transform, I've seen people grow and become splendid, and they all have enormous beliefs about the environment and racism and things like that. They're fabulous. And look at all the youngsters coming over for the Olympics. I mean, I'm not particularly interested in all that jumping and running, but nevertheless, I see them and I think of the dedication that they've put into those years of preparation for what's probably a 1 minute race, and they're probably going to fail. And then they'll have to pick themselves up and do it again. That's marvellous. It's a wonderful attitude to life, and it's an adventurous attitude. And that's the sort of attitude that I think we've got to develop. And the wonderful thing about the Olympics is that it means that they're uniting with other people from all around the world. And what I love about this university, which is blatantly obvious today, is we are a multicultural university. And I beg of you to go back, whether it's abroad or in this country, go back to your villages, your towns, your cities, and tell people that it is possible to live and work alongside people from different cultures to your own, and to admire, respect, and like them. Go back and tell them that. And it's especially important in this country at the moment because when recession happens, we are apt to pick on minorities. That's happened in history, and we mustn't do that. We really mustn't pick on minorities and the weak in this blame culture thing. Now, I'm going to give you some advice now. Unemployment. I'm an expert. In my profession, you spend 50% at least of your working life unemployed. People don't know that when they read about celebrities, but it's true. One of the most important things is to keep moving. Don't sit and watch daytime television in the afternoon, even if Morse is on. Don't do it. Keep active. Keep your self-worth. If necessary, work for charities. There are thousands, sadly, millions of people that need your empathy. Get out and do it, because it'll keep your self-worth going and your self-respect. Very important. There's some research again done recently about happiness, and it proved that the thing that makes us most happy is making other people happy. And if you think about it, it's demonstrated today. I know you're all feeling happy because you've contributed to making them happy. I know that everybody on this platform is happy because they've achieved a result with their students. I get probably the most happiness in the world. I've got a tiny little new grandchild. I've got lots, but the little tiny new one is a bit solemn. And I am so happy when I make her laugh. You know that helpless laughter that children have when they get out of control? It's the best thing in the world, that. So really concentrate on making other people happy. Life isn't perfect. It's going to go on being quite difficult. It really is. But one of the things I've discovered is that there's a marvelous strength in that, because you can actually, it's absolutely down to you what you do with your life. It really is. Awful things can happen, but you can choose to go under or survive. I mean, for instance, and I speak from experience, if something terrible happens and you lose somebody that you love very much, and it's agony and all that, but you can decide to grieve for the rest of your life, or you can decide to do something with the life that you have the privilege to have. And the other decision to grieve is your decision, fine, make it. But it is in your hands. If somebody bullies you, it's in your hands how you react to that bullying. And the last bit of thing I want to say to you is, and this is something from my own experience as well, I hate regret. I think regret is a very silly emotion because there's nothing you can do about it. But there is one thing that I will admit to regretting. When I look at old photos of myself, particularly family photos, I was looking at one recently of the family having a picnic. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, that was a lovely time. But if I'm honest, I actually didn't realise it at the time. I was probably worrying about whether I was going to have a row about something, whether I was going to continue to be out of work, whether I'd done the shopping, whether I wasn't living the moment. There was this marvellous situation surrounded by my family, and rarely the sun was shining, I noticed. And I didn't notice it. So I want you to have a little phrase in your heads to take away from Portsmouth, which is, I am happy now. And when you are happy, make yourself stop and do it. No tweeting. Oh, God, don't you hate tweeting? I was out to supper last week with an old company of mine that I'd been working with. It was a reunion, and a couple of the girls were going like this. And I said, what are you doing? And they said, well, we're tweeting that we're having supper with you. I said, no, don't. Have supper with me. Don't talk about it. Have it. Be in the moment. So I beg of you to do that, and I do hope there are going to be so many moments of I am happy now in your lives. Well done, all of you. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now, I have one more duty to do, and that is to say, I declare this congregation of the University of Portsmouth for the year 2012 to be ended. Please be upstanding.